Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan worked together to build a dynasty. However, he wasn't originally drafted by the Bulls. So what if Scottie Pippen stayed on the SuperSonics? So we're just in his rookie season here, and let's just see how he ends up doing throughout his entire career. Charles Barkley takes home the MVP, and David Robinson gets Rookie of the Year. But Scottie's a sixth man. Okay, interesting. He's shooting 12% from three. Okay, Hakeem ends up taking home Defensive Player of the Year, and Sabonis is Most Improved. But the Sonics coach is the Coach of the Year. That means we have probably one of the best records in the league right now. And Jordan, on the other hand, without Pippen here, is the sixth seed. So seems like we have a chance to run another dynasty in Seattle here. We take game one. We have McDaniels, Ellis, Chambers, McMillan, and then Pippen putting up 12 and 9. And on the other end, Floyd, that Chris Mullin, Carroll, and okay, interesting. I believe the first round is 3 games at this time. So if we simulate through this, will we? Oh, they caught back up. No, that's not good. All right, Simcast it is. Yep, we absolutely destroyed them. 121 to 93. Mullin was their leading scorer. And on the other hand, what did Pippen do? 12, 5, and 5. Not bad. He's a really good contributor. And on the other hand, Jordan lost to Milwaukee in the first round. He had 38 and 7, but it doesn't seem like anyone else is able to step up and help him out. And in round 2, we are up against the Houston Rockets, who should have Hakeem, but we were about to sweep them. No way. And that is it. Hakeem could not catch back up to at least win one game against us. Ralph Sampson was the leading scorer. Hakeem only had 12. Interesting. Pippen outscored him. You love to see it. And now we're taking on the Utah Jazz. They're up 3-2. This is not good. This is not good. Nearing the end of the game, it's a 2-point game. Anyone can still win this. We have a chance to push this to game 7. Let's hop in. Seems like SuperSonics have the ball. Is Scottie Pippen even in right now? Does he even need to be in right now? Chambers, here we go. All the way around and gets the dunk. Oh my goodness, he's just running circles around the competition. Karl Malone with 25, Chambers with 16 and 6. Stockton bringing it up now. Waits for the screen, here we go. Down to Malone. Backing him down and post work and no luck there. Seattle has a chance. They have a 4-point lead. They could come back here. I believe that's Dale Ellis. Linden goes down for it and yes, here we go. 6-point game. This has been a really quick series of points for the SuperSonics. And here comes John Stockton. Once again, the screen, pass down to Malone. You know what? I feel like that's expected. Out to Stockton. All right, they're probably going to reset it. No, they're not. Malone's at the 3-point line. Doesn't make sense now. Down to Wilcox, shoots, and bang! Once again, a 4-point game. There's only 50 seconds left, so they need to get a stop. If they can get a stop here, then they have a chance. But it's down to Chambers. Here we go. Chambers getting double-teamed. Passing out to the wide-open man. To Linden, shoots, and no luck. They got the stop they needed. Here we go. Just a quick layup or something could really help them out. Looks like they got stopped by the defense. Oh, difficult shot there. And McDaniel, nice rebound there. Foul. That's game. Karl Malone was the leading scorer here with 27. And what did Pippen do? 18, 5, and 7. You know what? He's doing really good. I would like to see him, get the starting role maybe next season or something, but he's doing really good. So now it is a game 7. Both sides in the Eastern and Western Conference. Wow, we blew them out. 136 to 108. We are facing the Bucks in the NBA Finals. The Bucks take game 1. Oh, no. Oh, no. Scottie Pippen was the leading scorer with 23 points. No way. We're up 3-1 on these guys. Scottie Pippen has the potential to win a championship in his first season, and that too against the team that eliminated Michael Jordan. Well, it's not happening this game because dang, they got blown out. But it could happen right now. They have a couple games to give, but obviously you do not want to force a game 7 here. And looks like it's going to games. How'd you get blown out back to back? Oh my God, do not blow a 3-1 lead, Scottie. Do not blow a 3-1 lead. And that is game. Seattle blows them out in game 7. Thank God I didn't blow a 3-1 lead. I'm just happy about that. We have something to celebrate. And they've done it. Scottie Pippen hoisting up the championship trophy. The man did it in his first season. Can he get more rings in this? Why did he win Finals MVP too? That's crazy. He's already building an all-time great career in his rookie season. I'm telling you, he has the potential to get more rings in this simulation than he did in real life. Chambers is the leading scorer here, but Pippen 17, 7, and 5. And that is it. The SuperSonics have won it all. Pippen put up 15, 5, and 4 and won Finals MVP. Magic takes home the MVP. Rod Strickland is Rookie of the Year. Ray Shaw is Sixth Man of the Year. And Hakeem Olajuwon is Defensive Player of the Year. Scottie is All-NBA third team, which is nice, but I wonder if they started him and were able to get past the Kings. And now it's all about taking out Dallas. We're up 3-1. I don't think think we're going to have an issue. Let's just simulate the game. That's what I thought. Lakers. Oh, we get to take on Magic Johnson. And I don't even see Chicago, by the way, in the finals anywhere, in the playoffs anywhere. We take game 1 on the Lakers. Magic had 37 and 15. Scottie Pippen led the charge here with 29. Oh, we are up 3-1 on the Lakers. We have a chance to repeat here. It doesn't look like the Lakers are going to go down that easy because they actually won by 10 points. What happened to Scottie? 15, 7, and 6. Not bad. I mean, he was efficient, but still, dog, you need to do a little bit more than that. Yeah, it seems like they're forcing a game 7. Wow. The Lakers, as we know, are not to be trifled with, but still, I thought we could have beat them by now. And that's game. We couldn't do it. They beat us by 7 points, so it wasn't even worth jumping in. But Magic only had 15 and 5. Worthy was their leading scorer. What happened to Scottie? 16, 11, and 6. Not bad at all, but he did not shoot that great. And now it's a Lakers-Cavs final. Yeah, the Lakers are going to win that. I assumed they would, with Magic Johnson taking home finals MVP. It looks like without Michael Jordan, Scottie cannot three-peat, at least not at this point in his career. Charles Barkley once again takes home an MVP, with Sean Kemp winning Rookie of the Year. He's no longer on the Sonics. He's on the Timberwolves now. Ray Shaw is our 6th man, and Hakeem wins Defensive Player of the Year. The Sonics are once again the 3rd seed against the 6th-seeded Rockets, and I think I should be able to simulate this round, right? We lost? There's no way. How are we this bad? How are we this bad to where we're consistently getting worse? We still have Scottie. That's good to see. Yeah, Samson and Hakeem went off. But let's just see who ends up. The Mavericks end up winning it all with Mark Aguirre taking home the finals MVP. Scottie's now the best player on his team, and it looks like he's lost some teammates. So he has a 1-year contract left. Hopefully he leaves. Magic Johnson once again takes home MVP. Rookie of the Year goes to, I have no idea who that is. Ray Shaw is 6th man of the year. And Defensive Player goes to Hakeem Olajuwon. Stacey King. Oh, 73 and 9 from the Seattle SuperSonics, with Scottie Pippen making the All-NBA second team. Okay, maybe he shouldn't leave because this is clearly a dominant force in the making. We managed to squeak by the Rockets and Golden State, so it's a Western Conference Finals against Karl Malone and John Stockton. We take game 1, and I'm genuinely curious what our boy's been up to. 21, 6, and 6 isn't bad. You know what? I'm kind of hoping that he'll be like dominantly leading in the scoring, but he's definitely playing the most minutes. Karl Malone with 31, and then what? John Stockton with 17 and 15. That's pretty good. Okay, we're up 3-0. I don't even think I'm concerned at this point. We're making the finals once again. Yep, we destroyed him. We absolutely destroyed him to make the finals. The West was not even an issue. Karl Malone puts up 34, and then Scottie Pippen with 21, 2, and 2. I feel like he's putting up better numbers off the bench. And we are taking on the Boston Celtics. They probably should have Larry Bird at this point. Yep, Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish. Oh, this is a stacked team. But they're nothing compared to my boy Scottie. Look at this 3-0 lead here. But it's not even like, I feel like we haven't really seen him take charge in terms of scoring. And another blowout victory. We sweep the Boston Celtics to win another championship. Scottie Pippen takes home the finals MVP. Dang, he put up 27, 9, and 9. You know what? I'll take my earlier comments back about him not putting up as good numbers statistically as I would have hoped, because that's pretty well. That's pretty good. Looks like Scottie re-signed. He's on a 4-year contract now. So let's see if we can make this team into a dynasty. So far, what? We have 2 rings. Magic Johnson once again is the MVP. Rookie of the Year goes to Billy Owens. Ray Shaw, 6th man of the year, and David Robinson is Defensive Player of the Year. It seems like we're still the best team in the league. But Scottie, once again, All-NBA second team. I'd love to see him win an MVP. But once again, we are the best team in the West, so I'm just going to simulate the round because I don't see us losing at all. Okay, we pretty much swept it, but against the Lakers, ooh, okay, this will be interesting. All right, the Lakers are not going to be that easy to beat. They're up 3-2 on us. Scottie with 19, 5, and 5. And on the other, Magic Johnson had 40 and 13 with 9 rebounds. Yeah, this is way too big of a lead. We are taking it to game 7. James Worthy was their leading scorer with 35 points, and Scottie had 20, 11, and 10. You know what? He's pretty good all around it wise. He's a really good player. There's too much of a lead here. Doesn't seem like we can get it done in game 7. So we're going to get a Lakers-Celtics final, and the Lakers beat the Celtics with Magic Johnson winning finals MVP 34 and 12. This man is just going off. Karl Malone takes home MVP. Shaq is the Rookie of the Year on the Nets. Michael Adams is the 6th man of the year. David Robinson is Defensive Player of the Year. Gary Payton is on the Wolves. Scottie finally makes the All-NBA first team. Thank God. I think it's interesting. The Timberwolves have Gary Payton and Sean Kemp. So I guess their team just ended up forming elsewhere. And all right, we swept him though, so it doesn't matter. And once again, we are taking on the Lakers. All right, we're up 3-1 on these guys. I'm going to simulate this with Simcast only because it seems like they've had our number for a couple years now. And they win another one by 10 points. All right, we do not want this to go to game 7. The game is tied with 1:32 on the clock. Let's jump in and see if we can seal the deal here and move on to the Western Conference Finals. Looks like Los Angeles is going to be inbounding here to Magic Johnson. Down to Williams. Oh, gets stolen. No. Oh, okay, he still gets it and puts it up and scores. 2-point game there. A little bit of a lapse from the defense. Hardaway. Where's Scottie? Give it to Scottie. Here we go. The shorter point guard over Magic. Could not do it. Doesn't even seem like Magic put up that much of defensive effort there. But Worthy. Here we go. Contested mid-range. No luck there. Aaron McKee with the rebound. They need to shoot. They need to score. Oh, that looked like it almost got picked. But here we go. Hardaway once again. Is that Muggsy Bogues? That man is tiny. Hardaway, here we go. And no luck. That was an open look, but no luck there. Here comes Worthy. To Green. Bullying his way inside and scores. 4-point game. This is not looking good. Here we go. Hardaway shoots the difficult shot and scores. Here we go. 2-point game. Brings the lead to within 2. Worthy to Murphy. Here comes the screen. Muggsy, I feel like you could just shoot over him, honestly. Here comes Magic. Post work. Can he score? And no luck there. Hansen with the rebound. They have to foul here. Come on. Hansen, what are you thinking here? Can you make both? No, could not make the first one. This gives them a chance. Can he make the second one, though? Yes, he does. So now they need to hit a 3. Robinson inbounding to Hardaway. Is Outbring a little too close to the... Okay, come on, bro. You need a 3. Oh, interesting. And could not score. That's game. That was a choke job if I've ever seen one. Scottie had 23 and 7, and he wasn't even in the last minute. Oh, yeah, that's right. He fouled out. Okay, interesting. He was a -1 overall, but Worthy was the leading scorer here for the Lakers, and looks like they forced another game here. Game 7 against the Los Angeles Lakers. We cannot afford to lose this one. That is pretty much game. The Seattle SuperSonics are able to step up and make it to the Western Conference Finals, defeating the Los Angeles Lakers. Scottie led the way with 31-5 and 6, and now we have to take on Karl Malone. We're down 0-3. How does this even happen? It looks like we're gonna get swept. We don't stand a chance here. The Jazz make it to the finals, where they sweep the Hornets, and Karl Malone takes home Finals MVP. Those are insane stats, by the way. Karl Malone takes home the MVP. Chris Webber is the Rookie of the Year. Lionel Simmons is Sixth Man of the Year, and Hakeem wins Defensive Player of the Year. Looks like we've been dethroned as the best team in the West, but Scottie is still All-NBA first team, and we are the second team. Okay, so it's not that bad, but yeah, we still have to worry about Karl Malone. All right, we sweep the first round. Can we sweep 2 rounds? No, we barely made it. Okay, but once again, we are going to take on the Utah Jazz. Please tell me we don't get swept. Okay, this is a close series, but we need to win 2 in a row. Can we manage to pull that off? Karl Malone put up 45, 12, and do they have Michael Jordan? Did Michael Jordan go to the Jazz? Is that why they won last season? Did I just not notice? But yeah, Scottie Pippen with 26, 6, 3, and 3. Not bad. Okay, we finally won it. We are forcing a game 7. Scottie Pippen with 26 and 6, and then Jordan led the way with 31 points. It's a 1-point game with 2 minutes 19 seconds left on the clock. Can Karl Malone and Michael Jordan beat Scottie Pippen and the Seattle SuperSonics? Let's find out. Inbounding to Robinson. Can they score? They need a really tough point here. Here's Bayless. To Robinson. Back to Pippen. Oh, here we go. Pippen. Who's on him? Who's on him? It's not Mike, but I don't know who it is. Oh, here we go. Pippen putting it work, and no luck there. Karl Malone with the rebound, and McDaniel bringing it up to Edwards. Give it to Jordan. I want to see Jordan work. Edwards running out the clock a little bit. Back to McDaniel. Down to... Oh, stolen. That was a bad pass. Scottie all the way. Can he take it all the way? Good pass there, and Robinson could not score but gets the foul. He needs to make these. Cliff Robinson could not make the first one. Can he tie it up? Is the pressure perhaps getting to him? At least makes a second one to tie it up. Give it to MJ. This is where MJ feasts. This is why he signed with the team. To McDaniel. To Jordan. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, he gets completely locked up, but no, he goes for it anyway and could not score. It is still tied. We still have time. They just need to play some patient defense, perhaps. Pippen back to Hardaway. Hardaway to McKee. McKee trying to bully his way down and gets his pass stolen. Here we go. Edwards bringing it up now. To Jordan. Back to Jordan. Here we go. And no, Jordan now 0 for 2 since we've been jumping in. Here we go. Pippen on the other end, being guarded by Jordan. This is what I wanted to see. Oh, he passes out, but he scores! Bang! Bang! Scottie Pippen made the smart play. They need to answer with a 3. They need to answer with 3. There's 29 seconds left on the clock. Michael Jordan is looking for the ball, but he doesn't get it. McDaniel, no luck there, but they get the rebound. King, good putback there. 1 point game. All they need is a good defensive stop. I believe there's 27 seconds on the clock, but nope, looks like they're opting to foul here. Alan Bayless, no idea who this is, but makes the first one. All right, 2 point game, and could not make the second one. It is a 2 point game. They just need a clutch mid-range shot, and luckily they have the perfect guy for that. Unless, of course, they want to hit a 3 and give themselves the lead. Here we go. Mike gets the screen. What's he thinking? Passing to Edwards. Edwards running out the clock. Down to King. What was that? Okay, gets the rebound, and no luck. Wow. What a crazy misplay there. That was, okay, good defense, but they managed to get it done. Jordan and the Utah Jazz blew it. Jordan had 24, was their leading scorer. And on the other end, Pippen had 23, so not bad. And now it will be a Bucks SuperSonics finals. The SuperSonics are up 3-1 on these guys. And it looks like they're going to run away with the final game. How about that? The Seattle SuperSonics are once again champions. Tim Hardaway this time taking home the finals MVP. David Robinson is the MVP. Jason Kidd, Rookie of the Year. John Williams, Sixth Man. And David Robinson, Defensive Player of the Year. What a year for David Robinson. But we are the best team once again. What's MJ doing? What is he on the Hornets now? We managed to make it past our old rivals, the Lakers, but we have to take on the MVP and reigning Defensive Player of the Year. Ooh, looks like we managed to do it. We have Minnesota. They take game 1, but once again, they have Sean Kemp and Gary Payton. So we are taking on what should have been the real SuperSonics duo. And we're up 3-2 on them. This is our chance once again. And we did it! Yes, we did it! And the Bucks beat us? The Bucks finally beat us. Dude, I feel like we were on a roll. But it's okay. If we made it to the finals this time, that means we can likely do it again. Our teammate, Tim Hardaway, takes home the MVP with Joe Smith taking home Rookie of the Year, John Williams is Sixth Man, and Shaq is the Defensive Player of the Year. Once again, we are the first seed, and we're just going to simulate this round. I have no reason to simulate or to not simulate. And then we finally make it here, and I'm just going to simulate this round too, because I think we're going to beat them. Yep, what did I say? We are up against Shaquille O'Neal and the Nets. This is actually going to have potential to be a good one. We're down 3-1 to these guys. What is happening here? Shaq with 36 and 25. And on the other end, where is Scottie? 14 and 12. He's being too passive, man. You got to step up. It's a 3-point game with 2 minutes on the clock. Let's see if we can at least get another game against Shaq. New Jersey has the ball. Seattle has the lead. New Jersey passing into Shaq. All right, what's he thinking here? Passing to Adams. Is he going to set a screen? No. To I don't even know who that is. Okay, to Richardson. To Richmond. Nice layup there, and yes, he hits it. He nails it. Manages to lower the lead to 1 point in this crucial hour here. Hardaway shoots it, and yes, he hits it. Back to 3 points. Hardaway has been that man this entire season and during this series. Richardson to Richmond. Here we go, Richmond. No luck there. I don't know why they're not giving it up to Shaq. I feel like he could single-handedly bring him back. Here comes Jordan. That's not the Jordan we're thinking of. To Hardaway. Shoots it again, and no. Shaq, good rebound there. There's still a minute left on the clock, a little bit more than a minute. I don't know why Shaq is just sitting at the three-point line. Adam with the shot. No luck there. Morris, good rebound. All the way down to Hardaway. What's he thinking here? Passing down to Morris. Morris shoots and scores! That is a 5-point game. Looks like they're going to take this one home. Hardaway had 33, but Shaq had 35 and 12. That's crazy. Can we come back? Can we complete a 3-1 comeback? Here we go. We absolutely destroyed them. We are going to game 7. Scottie had 33 with Hardaway with 43, and Richmond was leading. What happened to Shaq? 22 and 16. Not bad. But here we go. This is for all the marbles. Yeah, it seems like a 9-point game with less than a minute left. That's pretty much game. We managed to force a game 7, but in the end, Shaq was just too much for us. Shaq take home the MVP. Stephon Marbury's Rookie of the Year on the Raptors. KG's a Sixth Man on the Nuggets. Interesting. And Shaq is also Defensive Player of the Year. We're still the best team. We have been, without a doubt, the best team in the West, possibly the best team in the league for a long, long time here. Yep, we made it to the finals again. It's pretty much given that we will make the finals. We're down 2-3. Come on, we can do this. We can come back. Here we go. 3-3. Time to hop in the Simcast. That looks like too much of a lead to come back in a minute. But yeah, they were close, but they just couldn't get it done. The Bucks end up winning it again over us. Shaq takes home another MVP. Tim Duncan, Rookie of the Year. Garrett Johnson is Sixth Man of the Year. And Shaq is once again Defensive Player of the Year. We're no longer winning Coach of the Year. That kind of worries me a little bit. What are we? The 2 seed, not bad. I don't see us losing the first round for sure. I also don't see us losing the second round. I also don't see us losing the third round. Okay, I pushed my luck. That was on me. Maybe I should have simulated it. But we have a Suns-Sixers finals. I'm curious what the Suns have. Oh, whatever. Well, I guess they have Chris Webber. Oh my God. In all these simulations, he's like the predetermined GOAT. He always just goes crazy, winning a bunch of MVPs, and his team always ends up doing really good. So, hey, good for the Suns. Scottie's 33 now. He's on a 2-year deal. So we'll have to see in the future if they want to keep this core together. They are aging a little bit, or maybe Scottie wants to leave, join a different team and see where that ends up going. What did I say? Chris Webber takes home the MVP. Dirk is the Rookie of the Year. Garrett Johnson is Sixth Man of the Year. And then Defensive Player of the Year goes to Scottie Pippen. He finally got a major award. You love to see it. But we are the 3rd seed. So as we're aging a little bit, it does seem like we're declining. But the first round shouldn't be a problem, I think. What? We have the Defensive Player of the Year. How did we lose? I need to see what the last game looked like. It looks like they got a young Vince Carter. That's pretty much Jay Will, Michael Finley, Mashburn. It's not a bad team, but I definitely think we're better than them. Scottie put up 30 and 10 and 7. No way we should have lost it. And it looks like the Timberwolves outcompete the Nets here. Lonzo Mourning taking home Finals MVP. Chris Webber is once again the MVP. Lamar Odom takes home Rookie of the Year. Garrett Johnson is Sixth Man of the Year. And Shaq is Defensive Player of the Year. Wait, we didn't even make the playoffs. We didn't even make the playoffs. That's insane. You know what? My money's on Phoenix. Let me show you why. Phoenix has the MVP Chris Webber. They have Kobe Bryant and they have Jason Kidd. In my opinion, that's a crazy big 3 and they're going to end up winning it all. But let's see. And they lost to the Lakers who end up winning it all. Okay, interesting. David Robinson is your Finals MVP. Both Scottie and Hardaway have definitely regressed a lot. They didn't even make the playoffs last time around, but it seems like Scottie re-signed. All right, let's see if he actually accomplishes anything around the end of his career. If he manages to do something cool, then I will include it. If not, we'll just go to the end of his career. I'm just putting this in here because it's funny. Look, Dirk wins MVP and then Yao Ming is Rookie of the Year. They're posed exactly the same on the same exact team. Look at this. I don't know why. This just makes me laugh. Scottie Pippen retires, spending his last season on the Nets. He's a 3-time NBA champion, a 2-time Finals MVP, an 11-time All-Star, a 3-time first-team All-NBA, a 6-time second-team All-NBA, and a 1-time third-team All-NBA. Scottie is 32nd all-time in points, 29th all-time in field goals made, 58th all-time in rebounds, 17th all-time in assists, just a little bit ahead of Michael Jordan, 26th all-time in blocks, and 3rd all-time in steals. Now, it's safe to say individually, he had a very, very good run. However, they were definitely short of the 6 championships that Jordan and Scottie Pippen would have won together. So let me know in the comments, what do you think would have happened in real life if Scottie stayed on the SuperSonics? And as always, feel free to suggest any new simulations or any what-if scenarios that you'd like to see, and I'll see you in the next simulation.